Hey everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. This is Pam at the Paper Outpost. Did you know that you can emboss fabric? I didn't know that. And by emboss fabric, I mean make the raised bumps on fabric. And so I made this little journal card and I embossed it through my Big Shot Sizzix thing. So this is what the design looks like on the back. And then this, you can see the print and the embossing. It's a little harder to see on the camera, but it's very evident in person. And I highlighted it a little bit with some gold paint. And then, but the nice thing about the card is it's very tactile. So if you're going through a journal and it's flat pages, flat page, flat page, flat page, sometimes a little texture every once in a while brings a new interesting mystique to your journals. And so let's make some of these. I just made this one prototype just to see if it would work. And this has probably been done before somewhere, but it's new to me. I was looking over at my pile of fabric and my Big Shot was sitting right above it. There it is. Thing's like 100 million years old, but it's like a workhorse and it requires no electricity. And it's a great tool to either die cut or make die cuts or emboss. And so let's make some just for fun and I'll show you what I did. So I was working through some scraps the other day and I found I had a preponderance of manilla file folder bits and just random end pieces that I was using, or I had leftovers. So what I thought was I'll just do this all manually, okay, because I can cut so straight, right? And I'm just going to cut a big square. Now, the nice thing about these is, well, maybe I shouldn't make it that big. I was going to say, you can make them super big, which you can, and then just cut them down as you need them, or you can make them small from the get-go, and it doesn't matter if they're exact or not. But let's go ahead and make some. So I have a bag of material. This is quilting material, quilting squares and things like that. And I coffee dyed, tea dyed, color dyed, did all sorts of dyeing to them. I just put them in a bowl in the kitchen sink and then put some either coffee or inks or things like that to give them different color, to age them up a little bit. And I just love these little things, and I'm always trying to think of new ways to use them. And you can also take old clothes or bedding and things like that and cut it up into different shapes. Bed sheets work great. This is just cotton muslin, so it's the kind of bed sheet thickness if you're thinking of what thickness it might be. But that works great, and you can use any material basically. I think thinner cotton muslin might show the relief of the embossing better. So let's just give it a go. And glue of choice today is Fabrifix, and because I'm gluing fabric to paper, so I know it's going to hold for me, which is good. But you can use other glues as well. I think just be mindful they don't bleed through your fabric, and that they might just take a little longer to grab. All right. Now I'm going to use old finger tool here to smooth down the beads because I don't want bumpy beads. No bumpy beads here. Nope. Okay, and making sure to get the edges. That's probably one of the most important things, most overlooked in my world, because you'll know if you got the peely uppies. And you could actually go around and sew the edges down at the end if you wanted. You could slow stitch them, or you could just do it by machine really quick. That would work as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and plop this down. This is the official plopperoo happening before your eyes. There. Okay, probably didn't put it in the right space. The nice thing about Fabrifix, you get a second chance. Yeah, you get a little time to work with it. Okay, better. Okay, and I'm going to do some trimming on this. So put a piece down. And don't get all fussy pants about it. Just get it down. Yeah. All right, because just making sure it's flush. Flush is good. Yeah, flush is good. All right, and then get a little piece on the bottom. Put your bottom skirt on. All right, put you on. Tuck you under here. Put you there. Okay. And if you need a little more glue, you need a little more glue, and that's just fine. Yeah. All right. So we have that. Now we're going to do some trimming. I have enough glue on there. We're going to find out. Okay, fabric scissors help here, but you can use regular scissors too. And you could do pinking on the edges. I mean, sky's the limit here, but I'm just going to do a straight cut as I figure out what I'm doing. Let's see where it takes us. Okay, here we go. Trim, trim. There we go. All right. There. All right, I can see I need a little extra glue on the corners because it probably just dried before I got there. So there. And now you're down. Okay, you want to fray? That's fine. Fray away. We like fray. Not to be confused with frazzled. Frazzled and fray are different. Okay. And the nice thing about having the good firm connection between the paper and the fabric is that when you do your embossing, you're going to get a better relief because everything's tight. Okay, so now let us emboss. Okay. If you've never seen or heard of this gizmo before, it's an old gizmo. Been around for a long time. I bought mine originally on Tuesday morning, which shows you it's an old gizmo. But you can get them on eBay or on Amazon or all sorts of places. So you could Google them, and probably Etsy sells them, and I don't know, other places. I'm stuck. Okay, so this is what it looks like if you've never seen one. This is its big shot. There are wider ones in this. This is, I think, 6 inches. All right. Yeah, approximately 6 inches, maybe a little more. But I find it enough to do, a few things here and there. And come to the bottom plate, and then some mystery plate. And you always, there's a little bit of a learning curve with like what plate to put where, and I don't really know the formula. I just keep trying it until something fits. And what I mean by something fits, where's that? You need embossing folders. Where's my embossing folder? Can't have gone far. I haven't gone anywhere. Looking there, it has to be under here. Nope. Okay. Now over here, there's yep, right. See, it's clear, so it's hard to see. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so this one has butterflies on it. I don't know if you can see that, but there's butterflies on this one. What? Butterflies? Okay. Yeah. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to put our little gizmo, our little thing, inside the embossing envelope. Okay, nice little sandwich. Put this down, back up. I'm going to put this upper plate on, and this seems to be the correct thickness. And then we just start cranking. And you'll know if it's the right thickness because you can crank. There should be some resistance, but it should not like stop you. If it stops you, everything's too thick, and you got to redecide what plates you want to use. Okay, it didn't feel very tight. Let me see what kind of an imprint we got. The other one was good, so I'm not going to fuss. Oh, now you can see on the back we got a very good impression. Doesn't take a lot of pressure. So the manila folder is taking the imprint. Well, oh, that came out really nice. Let's see if you guys can see that. I'm going to put you under better light and zoom in. Okay, let's take you over here. Can you see the butterflies? Yeah, there's butterflies there. And they look really pretty, and they feel just awesome. Now, zooming back out. If you want to ink around your edges a little bit to give it a little border on the back, that's perfectly fine. Not necessary, but you can. And I think it makes it look pretty, kind of antique-y, agey. And you can even, like, to emphasize your butterflies, which I think they look really pretty just like that, but you could take a dauber and just go over them and have them highlight some of the bumps. And you could go even in different colors. My pink. It's gone. How could it be gone? I put everything away so diligently. Where? There you are, right where I left you. Okay. I did. I put it right where it was supposed to be. I'm trying to be so good about that. It's hard. It's hard. Okay. Yeah, I mean, just a little blush in your tush. Yep, there you go. There we go. Okay, so there's different ways that you can have it pop. Now on this side, a little harder to see because of the busy fabric. You could do plain fabric and it would show up better, but let's say if you want to do something like this, you could accent it, say for example, with, I used gold paint, and it's this stuff, Liquitex Basics in gold. And this thing will last you forever. And I used my grand finger tool, but you could use a little brush as well. That would work great. Probably better, but I've got finger tool right here. So let me zoom you in so you can see what on earth is going on. Okay, here we go. So I'm just gonna like lightly, don't press hard because you just want to do the embossed or the raised parts. It's better if you do it on a flat paper, flat surface, but the stuff dries pretty fast on your finger, so you're going to find you reapplying a lot. Can you see it? No. Okay. Yeah, once it dries, it dries. And I'm going to try also the Gilding Paste to see how that shows up here. Okay, there. See, as you can see, it makes the butterfly pop. You have poppage. We have poppage. And this Liquitex stuff is not that expensive for the amount that you get, so that's going to last you a long time if you want to do gold accents on your stuff. I think it's a nice alternative to the gilding wax, which is sometimes it's hard to. There are brands out there, but my favorite brand is I don't think they make it anymore. So trying to find that intensity of the gold in other things. And this is just acrylic paint, nothing fancy. So gold acrylic paint. Oh, I'm going to do thick here. Okay, I'm going to do that. Okay, how to muck it up. Okay. All right. See, there we go. Okay. Now you can also go ahead and with this one, I put gold around the edges because I thought that would just look pretty. So let's try that here. And the famous technique also uses finger tool. And basically just sort of dragging it along. And I'm just going to let it sit aside. I'm trying not to smear it too much, but just get it so it's on the edge. Can you see this? I goofing it up too much. This little side technique like that seems to kind of deposit it a little thinner. So there's probably a better brush or something to do with this. But it gets the job done. You know what I mean? And sometimes you just got to get the job done. Am I in focus? I think so. Okay, coming along. It gets a little better when you don't have so much on your finger. Sometimes you have some on your thumb. And you're like, oh, I got some on my thumb. And there we go. All right. Very good. Okay. Let me put this here. Put the other guy here. All right. So, whoop, you can't see. Okay. So they, you know, the funny thing is I have these lights and they're way over there and I'm over here. So let's do some of this. Let's put the lights where the people are. Yeah, that would be so smart. Okay. Okay, what do we got? Okay, we got lots of time, so we can make more of these. And let's try a plain colored one and see how that shows the relief and the difference. Now acrylic, once it dries, it's you know, it's dry. So it's not going to come off. See, I mean, it'll never even come off of you, so it's not going to come off of this thing very easily. So just put those aside to dry. Okay, over there you go. You can dry. All right. Okay. And I have this piece of material. We can just tear off a piece of this. This is an old bed sheet. Do the old tear technique. You see a nice straight line. No measuring needed. Very nice, very quick. And here we have this little guy right here. And he's just small and innocent, and we'll just play with him today. Okay, put you there. And put you more light. Okay. I like my light so I can see. Okay. All right, let's put some glue down. Fabrifix. Now, glue is a very personal choice. You're gonna, as you go through your journal journeys and your paper crafting journeys, you're gonna probably try many different glues. And one day you're just gonna come across a glue and you're gonna say, oh, it's the Holy Grail. I love this glue. It is wonderful. And it may not cover every need that you have. Like maybe you need a low aroma glue, you know, like maybe strong scents bother you. So maybe Fabrifix might not be the best choice for you. This has a bit of a scent to it, shall we say. But others may feel, I just need something to grab and go. Just grab and go. Get me in there so I can keep crafting. I don't want to be fussing around waiting for glue to dry. It's like watching paint dry. So you will find your favorite glue. Try different ones, watch different crafters, and see what they're doing and if they like it, and just experiment. I think that's the journey a lot of us go on, and Eventually you find your favorite glues and you probably use them for a few years and then all of a sudden another glue comes along. Yeah, I know. It's like trading in an old boyfriend. Yeah. Upgrading to the next model. What can I say? I'm going to snip that off because, and I kind of like the way this one is overhanging. You know, I've got the overhang. Let's work with that. I'm not going to try and trim it too close. No, I'm not. I'm just going to go overhang this time. Maybe I'm going to shred the bottom a little bit, give it a little more ratty-tatty, because we like our ratty-tatty around here. Thank goodness for ratty-tatty grungy, because it makes my life a lot easier. Boy, yeah. All right, so let's put this through the gizmo and see how it goes. Where's the plates? Here they are. And we'll do the same thing. We'll stay consistent. So it's a pure experiment. We're only changing one variable. Very important to test our hypothesis. Okay, here we go. Move the light back up a bit. Okay. All right, putting this down. Nope, we need to put it in our embossing folder. I'll use the same one. What the heck, I like butterflies. Yeah. Okay, butterflies are in. Or the thingy's in. Here we go. All right, good, yep. And now we make the sandwich, as they say. Okay, so I have the bread, the meat, and the bread. Okay, oh, I'm hungry. I just realized that. When I start doing food references, I'm hungry. Yes, okay. I'm gonna have a sandwich for lunch today. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay, okay, I almost knocked my water over. Don't do that. Okay, here we go. And back up so everybody can see. What on earth are you doing? I'm cranking. There is some resistance, but it's not too hard, and that means everything is good. And there, I'm off the other side. It's very, very easy, actually. All right, so I take this out, take the top plate off. This reveals my little embossing envelope, and I bought a bunch of these at not Hobby Lobby. I'm sure you can probably get them there too, but Tuesday Morning. They were very inexpensive, and you can also buy them on eBay. Embossing folders, and go to lowest price first and stuff like that. Sometimes they come in different thicknesses depending on what you're doing. I'm not really clear on the differences, but if you can get the sandwich to go through, it's gonna work. Okay, all right, here we go. What do we get? Okay, so we got very pretty butterfly backage. Okay, now you can come in here, Light, and do your job. Back everybody up again. Okay. No, we're way too far away. Okay. Can't see anything. Okay, so, oh, look at that. I'm in love. Oh, look at that. Flap, flap, flap. Oh, that is so pretty. I mean, I'm just seeing pockets, and I don't even know if I want to emphasize the butterflies because they pop so beautifully there. So if you had a busy page, let me get an example of a busy page. If you had a busy page, a nice simple thing would pop very nicely against it. Come on, I got 70,000 pieces of paper here. You can't give me one busy page? Here, all right, here's my magazine. See how that pops? I mean, that's not a very good example. That's what I have right now. Oh, I really love that. That is so, I think I found my new latest love. Okay, so I have a bunch of these. What time is it? Oh, we can make a bunch more. Yeah. Oh, this is so cool. All right, so let me grab some other embossing folders so you can see what kind of different designs you can get. And we'll just have a playtime today. Okay, so I just grabbed a handful. And they usually come in packs of like 3 or something like that, or 5 or 10 or something. So they're not that hard to acquire. So then we're just starting with some good old manila folder. And the thickness, you know, the magic of manila folder, it's the perfect thickness. It's like, I would say like a thin cardstock, or maybe like a normal cardstock. But it's thicker than regular paper and thinner than most chipboard, unless it's a really thin chipboard. That probably would work too. But let's try this one. Yeah. All right, so let's cut you in half. Okay, we don't shoot that long. And this is probably perfect pocket size. So if you want to do a show example, here, actually I have a journal I'm working on. Okay, here's one that's going to be coming soon. All right, I'm going to move you out of the way. Okay, so just a journal page for examples. Maybe you want to cut them in something that's going to be a good pocket size for you in your journal, so you can tuck something in here, or a side tuck, or a top tuck. You know, these would all look adorable, side tuck. You could also do glue it here and have it like a corner tuck like that. That would be very cute. Okay, so kind of be thinking a friendly size for your journals that you like to work in. And let us glue this down. Where are we time-wise? Yeah, we're fine. Okay, more glue. Okay, get close to the edges. Very important to keep that fabric down. And I really like the overhang idea. I just thought that came out so cute. Look, because when it squashes down, it just kind of feathers up on the edges. Oh, love that. Okay, so I'm going to roll with that. So sometimes these are little things that just kind of occur. Oh my God, apparently my gold paint has now decided to peel off underneath on my gluey fingers onto my gluey mat, but it is taking off the paint. But my glue is drying on my thing, and I'm going to not be... Okay, put more glue down. I think you could also use glue stick. Let's try a glue stick. Let's just try it for fun. See if we get some good stickage. I'm using this one. This is my favorite one, Scotch Create Glue Stick Permanent, but you could try others. Not sponsored again, just like the glue stick. Okay, and okay, there we go. I goobed it up real. This one is really strong, so that's why I like it. I just don't have to sweat about things coming apart. All right, chase the thread chase. That's okay. Little lost lamb threads are whoops, sorry. Little lost lamb threads are fun in our world because we like thready things. Okay. Oh no. I'm gonna have some bumpies under here. Oh well. Okay. Now, probably would behoove us to cut this ahead of time, because then you don't accidentally tear it off your thing. But we're going to say that's close enough. Yeah, today that's close enough. Okay, back out. All right. I'm going to super back out. Here we are, way back here. And now we're going to do this one. Can you see that? It has this design. Okay. These are by Derice. I don't know if they make those anymore. I'm not sure. Putting it in here. As long as it's in there, it's good. I've got my bottom of the bread of my sandwich. Okay. Putting my meat on. And then I've got my top bread. And we're going to crank. Let's see what happens. It just needs a little push. It's a little shy sometimes. Got to get a little nudge. A little nudge in life. It's like Mama Bird. Yep, out you go. Yeah, it's going to be all right. You'll figure it out on the way down. Okay, here we go. All right, so we have this. Top bread off. Here's the meat. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got a nice print there. Yep. Got a nice print there. Yeah. Now let's look at the other side. Oh, wonderfulness. Wonderfulness. Okay, you see how the glue is seeping through? That's probably because I had too much glue on there. And so that's why that is happening. And that probably, it may or may not dry showing, but I think it's okay. It's actually okay, but that's really pretty. Isn't that really pretty? That is so pretty. So you can emboss fabric. I guess that is my message today. And they just come out so pretty. Oh, like extra pretty. Oh, yeah, I really like these. Actually, I like these a lot better than the other ones. Let me see the other ones. You can tell me what you think. I don't, you know, it's fine. Tell me what you think. Do you like the ones with the butterflies where it's on the busy fabric? Or the plain ones? Okay, two different styles. Yeah, you can totally make these to fit your pièce. Do you like the feathering off of the edge, which makes it so much easier on you because you're not having to cut that close? Or do you like the close knit, close cut, super edge? Okay, Totally different styles. You could even make these little belly bands. Oh, wouldn't that be so cute? That would be so cute. All right, let's make a few more. What the hey? We are going to town now. All right, here's my bread, bottom bread. We'll just stick you in place. And we have another one. All right, let's see. I wonder if it'll show up. If I do I wonder if I do the back side of a material, so it's not as in your face pattern. Maybe that might be a ticket. Let's try that. We're here together. I'm gonna try the glue stick again because I think with the crunching pressure of the embossing process, the glue stick may be just fine to hold the fabric. So let us give that a try. Should probably put something under here and not end up with a yucky craft mat like me. Or not. That's fine too. Make sure you get the edges. And here we are with this little, I think this is a coffee dyed one, or tea dyed or something. Anyway, this one's not gonna make it all the way to the bottom. That's okay though. And can you see? Oh, the light is in the way. Here, let me put it there. Put it closer. Oop. All right. Okay. Taut would be nice, yes. That means that all the fabric is nicely adhered. Do I want to put a little piece at the bottom? Do I have a little piece I can tuck at the bottom? You might make it like barely there. Ugh, just want to cover you up. Okay, there we go. You don't really have a right and wrong side very well, so we'll just roll with you. All right. I guess I'm going to have to cut this flapper off the bottom. Should I? Maybe I could make a topper out of it. Huh, how about that? Yeah, I could make a little tag. All right, let's do that. All right, I'm going to come in here with some Fabrifix. Okay, look at the strings I have here. Oh my goodness. Lots of strings, and they all stick to your fingers when you have glue in the game. All right, so I'm going to fold you over and put you down. There, and maybe when we emboss you, you will flatten out. We shall see. We don't know what's going to happen to you. We'll just give it a go. All right. Good enough. Okay. Backing out. And bring in the big gun. All right. Tilting up so you can see all the action. Got my bread. Need a... Okay, I've got this one. Let's see if this one works, I think. I think this one might work. Maybe I'll do it this way. And there, and I need my upper bread. My upper bread going in here. Okay, I know a lot of you do have the Sizzix Big Shot deep in your cellar, up in the attic. Yeah, remember when? And I like to pull mine out every once in a while and just make a ton of stuff. You know what I mean? Just like a ton. So you have it ready to go because, you know, it's like a little heavy of a goose. And it takes up a lot of room, but boy, I just love the effects you get with it. All right, better, worse, or the same? Let's see. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. What do we have? Oh, that's really pretty. Oh, I really like that. That came out nice, didn't it? Oh, look at it, even embossed the top. And there's not even manila there. New discovery, new discovery. You can even just emboss fabric without manila folder. How about that? I don't know how long that will stay, but it's there now. And so I didn't really have fuzzy frayed edges on this, so I might have to trim this one a little bit. But that's pretty, isn't that pretty? Yeah, and then I have this on the back. That's really pretty. Yeah. So, all right, let me trim it down as if I was actually making this. Okay, I'm trimming. You know what? Let me trim with a pinkers, just to get a pretty edge. Yeah. Okay. And that way I don't have to be so exact. It's exhausting trying to be exact. Can't get anything done. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, love buns. Total love buns. I don't know. Is it just me? Am I like overly excited about paper and fabric and embossing? But I really like this. I really like it. And so maybe turning to the reverse side of a busy pattern might allow more of the actual embossing to show. So you don't have to fuss around so much with maybe highlighting it in gold, although you can. This one kind of comes out. It's prettier in person. This one looks like kind of goofy here, but it's prettier in person. So we have these. And then we have these guys. So I hope you guys had fun here. I had a blast hanging out with you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. You make my days so much better during all this stuff. And I just honestly, good grief, I don't know what I would do without you. So I really appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you're having fun out there, because that's the name of the game here. I want you guys to have lots of fun. I want you to try new things, be crazy, just go for it, have a blast. You know, have fun with the paper, feel the crinklies, enjoy it. You don't have to explain why you love the feel of paper to anybody, but when you come here, you know that you're among friends, and we all understand. Yes. So if you found value here, please like, subscribe, and share. Click the notification bell. You can find all links below to my Amazon store for favorite tools and supplies, my Etsy shop for vintage digital kits, and surprise junk journals for sale, and gift sets for sale, and who knows what else for sale. I might just pop in there every now and then. So take a peek. The monthly emailed newsletter is free, and you get a tip to make journals, a free digital image, a checklist of supplies, and a note from the bookmaker. My videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Podcasts come out Tuesdays and Thursdays. My playlists are located down below and at the end of the videos. And you can find me on Instagram, Pinterest, Etsy, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook. And come and join the Facebook group. We're having lots of fun over there, doing everything junk journal related. And remember that fun can be simple, and create with reckless abandon. Everybody, until next time, have an awesome day. Bye-bye.